Last episode, I told you I would start investing with $50. I'm not gonna lie, almost messed it up the following week. I caught myself about to spend money I already said I wasn't touching. Same habit, same mindset, exact reason I stayed broke. When I first started this, I thought I had it all figured out. I'm watching videos, hearing people talk about dividends, building income. And in my head, I'm like, all right, this is simple, right? You put money in, you let it sit, and get paid over time. Cool. But what nobody tells you is what it actually feels like when you're just starting. Because when you're starting small, it doesn't feel like anything is happening. You're putting money in, you're trying to feel disciplined, but you're still not seeing anything yet. And that's when it gets dangerous. Because you're sitting there thinking, is this even worth it? Am I wasting my time? Should I be doing something else? And I'm telling you now, if you don't catch that early, you're going to quit before you even have a chance to make it work for you. When I put my first $50 in at first, I was hyped. I'm not going front. I was hyped. I bought my first stock. I opened the app. Just started staring at it like, yeah, this is it. Next day, I checked again. Nothing. And then I started doing what everybody else does. I kept checking it. Before work, after work, in the middle of the day. Refreshing like something was supposed to happen. Then I got my first dividend. It was like maybe a few cents. And I remember thinking, wait, that's it? That's when it started. Did I pick the wrong stock? Should I be doing something else? Is this even worth it? Then I made it worse. I started comparing, looking at other people online, making hundreds of dollars a month. And I'm sitting there with just $50. And that right there, that's where I almost messed everything up. Because I stopped being patient and I started reacting. The problem wasn't the stock. It was me expecting results too fast. And once that happens, everything feels wrong. You see a small drop, you panic. You don't see money coming in, you think it's not working. I wasn't investing anymore. I was reacting to everything. Ready to switch, ready to try something new, just because I didn't see results in a few days. And that's exactly why most people stay broke. They never give enough time to actually work. Dividend investing is slow. It's boring. And in the beginning, it feels like nothing's happening. You're not building income overnight. You're actually building a system. At some point, I had to check myself because the strategy wasn't an issue. It was how I was moving. So I made a simple change. I stopped checking every single day. Not because it didn't matter, because I was checking it and it made me emotional. And emotional decisions, that's what keeps most people stuck. So instead, I started asking different questions. Not how much did I make today, but Did I stay consistent today? Did I put money in? Did I avoid wasting money today? Did I actually stick to the plan? That's when it started to feel different. Because now I wasn't chasing results. I was building a habit. And I'm not going to lie, it's boring. But, that's how you know you're doing it right. If you're starting with $50, $100, or even $500, stop focusing on what it's paying right now. Focus on this instead. Stay consistent. Not when you feel like it, but on schedule. Second, stop overthinking every pick. You don't need to pick perfect. You need time. Third, leave it alone. Stop checking every single day. Stop reacting to every little move. How about you pick, commit, and give it some time? Because if you do that, you'll actually give yourself a chance to build something real. Not quick money, real income over time. And this hit me the other day too. I was out just moving around and I saw something I wanted. And instantly I started justifying it. It's not that much. I deserve it. I'll make it back. That's the same voice that kept me stuck, and I caught it. I literally had to stop and think, didn't you say you was trying to build something? You don't get to say you want financial freedom and then move like that. And then it clicked for me. It's not about the amount. It's about the decision. Because those decisions, they stack. And that's how most people stay broke without even realizing it. So this is what I'm fixing right now. Not just investing, but how I think about money. Because truth of the matter is, if I don't fix that part, none of this works. But here's the part I didn't expect. Fixing your mindset is one thing. Only one thing. But actually sticking to the plan every single week when life gets real and it starts hitting, that's totally different. Because I already ran into that before. And I almost slipped again. In the next video, I'll show you exactly what happens next. And if you're trying to fix your money for real, consider following this channel. I'll be documenting the whole process.